Hey,
Hello.
hi mom.
So I just dropped Ted off,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I'm gonna park close to the school. I can show you where it is if you want to come pick up the car, or if you want to go to the Boulevard Club, you can
Maybe just
take
ask Dad for the car.
transit. Dad's going to work today.
Darn.
Um, but I'm parking it right next to the school, so if you get Dad's key, you could come and get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna drive all the way there.
I'll take transit. It's a beautiful sunny day.
Maybe. I mean,
Nice,
if
nice
anything, I would
road.
just take transit to the Boulevard Club at that point.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Go to the Boulevard Club on TTC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a great day, sunny.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice.
Yeah, pretty
What else
nice.
have you got planned for today?
Um,
Next Tuesday you can drive Ted. 9:30. You have to leave at 8:45.
I can drive Todd next Tuesday. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just still reading the DSM-5 right now.
Oh, you're enjoying that?
Like, 'cause I don't know. Yeah, I guess I kind of enjoy it. It's interesting. A lot
Okay.
of like it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I read it before.
You read the
I didn't
whole
read the whole.
thing?
No, not the whole thing. I just read the ones that were relevant to me or that I was interested in.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
read.
broad, though, right? Like they.
Think when you read the whole thing, you get like more context or whatever, because they throw in like stuff about ADHD and like random ones, and
Ah,
they're like,
interesting.
oh, like motor disorders, oh, common with ADHD and like autism and stuff,
Yeah.
and it like gets like the perspective of like what the doctors are thinking, which
Okay.
is pretty interesting. You know, the
Mm,
doctors, some of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, this might be one of the only things they read. So I don't know if they necessarily have, like, I don't think a lot of them have as good critical thinking as me, and I think they just kind of take, like, what's on the paper as, like, a fact and don't think about, like, the reasons, like, the motivations behind, like, what goes into writing the DSM-5 and how that can influence things.
I don't know. I think that the study for specialists is quite extensive. So I doubt that it just consists of here, read the DSM, and you're a psychiatrist,
No,
right?
that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's just the DSM. Like they probably read a lot of stuff, but I don't necessarily know like if they're like it's not their job to like question like, oh, like was this study done properly? Like what's the biases? They just read like they're memorizing like what's told to them.
No, I don't. I disagree with that. I don't think that physicians are taught just to memorize things. Um, Dad's friend is a psychiatrist, so
Mhm.
the one from Montreal, Mona.
Mhm.
Um, Next time we see, we could ask her. But she was Dad's debating partner.
Yeah, then I guess another possibility is they just don't have enough time, and that's why they like we're unable to like identify me because
I
I see like I'm still in like the childhood part, so I
Okay.
haven't got to like the depression and stuff yet. But like with the ADHD thing, like I really had all the symptoms like my entire life that it listed, like every single one. So definitely would have been like the like most severe one. So I'm surprised that like they weren't able to like put that together. Because even
Were
in the
they?
hospital, any of them.
Oh, okay.
Because even in the hospital, when I first went and talked to Dr. Davis, like I felt better without the medication. That's because I was like stimulated. So I wouldn't be
Right.
like, I'm still reading. Like so far, like the two that like I wrote them down. Like the two that I had is like ADHD and then like a learning disorder. Um, where did I write it? But anyways, like I definitely had those two, but I only had the learning disorder in like when I was in university, you
After
know.
the concussions, maybe.
It was after I deleted social media, mom.
Oh, okay.
Like literally in the ADHD thing, they explain, oh yeah, with structure, like stuff can be fine.
Yeah.
The social media is like structure because you care about
Yeah.
what people think.
Yeah.
Um, but sure, the concussions didn't help, but they're
Yeah.
not. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, I'm reading this for myself. I'm not reading this to like convince other people because I just not. I mean, I don't think other people are smart enough.
Hmm. That's the part I find a little odd.
I don't know. We'll have to
That
see.
things have to relate to other people not being smart enough.
It doesn't have to relate to that. That's not what it relates to. Maybe that was mean to say. I shouldn't have said it. It was pointless to say, but I was just
I
saying
think
it.
maybe that's frustration too, right? That's just natural. Um, it's very frustrating.
Maybe. I'm not saying it in an insulting way. It's just the truth. Definitely.
Well, I
Like,
think no one knows you as well as you know you, right?
yeah. But there's a difference between knowledge, like knowing things, and being smart. And trust me, mom, like the ADHD I had as a kid was like debilitating. Like it was super bad. But I was just so smart that I was able to like overcome it.
Yeah, it's called masking.
Yeah, I know, but no one was able to do it as well as me, like as a kid, because I was literally like a genius. Like there are,
Yeah, and I also think that yours, like, there's different types of ADHD, and I think that yours presented more like it does in girls. Um,
because girls are
rather,
smarter, mom, on
yes,
average.
I agree. I'm not saying. Would you
Yeah.
let me finish?
Oh, sorry.
So it is only now being detected more. So yours for a boy, the presentation was very atypical
Hmm.
for a boy. So yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know why this parking isn't working. Okay, well I better go and pay for this parking.
All right.
But yeah, so I'm not gonna come back. I am gonna go straight to work, and then from work, after work, I'll go swimming probably on my way home. But I
Well,
need to get
also
a good
trust me, mom. I acted way different around you and dad and the teachers as a kid than I did around other kids. Or
yeah,
like if I was in my room alone, like I would be like have so much like I just wouldn't be able to focus at all.
yeah.
So
So that needs to be addressed for sure. Um, yeah, you know the other day how you said, oh, if you have like there was something about this weekend and going to the game that you found difficult or challenging,
no, I don't remember that.
planning something, get a bunch of things to do.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, finding stuff. Like, I know what I want to do. It's just a matter of doing it.
Right, so that's an ADHD thing,
Hmm.
right? That's the executive functioning thing, and it's brain, part of the brain. So
Yeah.
and it just so happens to also be a complication of concussion, right? When um, there's a lot of overlap. So I think it's like a double whammy.
Hmm.
And I
Yeah.
can say that from my own firsthand experience and just enough reading. So it's a complicating factor, plus the sleep. Um, Yeah. Anyway, I
It's
just wanted to
fine.
let you know,
Hmm.
and I
Not really
you might
worried
want
about it because I know.
you might want I'm talking. You might
Mhm.
want to consider taking a break and going out. I think like even me getting out. I don't know, like getting out of the house changes my mind. I feel so much better. Like it's
No, I know, Mom, but I'm not you though. You give me that advice every time, and it assumes that I feel badly. There's no feeling badly. There's never been any feeling badly.
no, it's just
The
always a better choice to get up and get out, right? So
uh,
it's up to you. I have to go though, Paul. So I need to
okay,
go to
don't get
work. I
angry. That's
just
why I can't have these conversations with you.
no, I'm not angry. I just need to go and pay for this parking and go to work.
Okay, all right. See ya.
Okay. So love you. Bye.
Bye. Hey,
Hello. Did you maybe want to follow up with Saint FX?
maybe today. I'm pretty into this right now, but yeah, I
Okay.
might check it out.
Okay. Well, you don't need to do it today, but I just thought that's another task. Okay.
Yeah, let me. I just want to check and see if Dr. Berman's like secretary answered. She didn't.
I just heard Dr. Merman something, so I'll let you go check that. Okay.
Okay, all right. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Your call has. Call has been forwarded to.
Hey. Hey, Dad.
Hey, Paul. Are you in the house?
Yeah, I'm upstairs.
Has Mommy come home yet from dropping off Ted?
No, she's just gonna hang out there. She's parked and like going downtown.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
Okay, are you going to work?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, see ya.
I love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Do you want me to drop you at the Boulevard Club on the way to work?
No, thanks. I'm just reading the DSM-5 right now. It's pretty interesting.
You're what? Sorry?
I'm
Oh,
reading the DSM-5 right now. It's pretty interesting.
okay, if you want to go, there's always the bikes from up north, right? You can take one of those.
I'll probably Subway if I want to go, or maybe even get an Uber. I'm gonna get a job soon, Dad. Like I have the thing on Friday, and then I have one more thing after that that I need to book, which I'll do like a week or two at, like as soon as I can after.
Okay.
And then once I have that, then I can just like, then I'm just gonna try and I'm gonna like be really nice in the course,
Yeah.
like super well behaved, and like talk to the
Yeah.
examiner this time, and then see if I can get a job like teaching the course. And I'm just gonna study the stuff like a lot more than other people would, so that I like know how to teach the course really well, and that like they have no choice but to hire me.
Okay. Sounds
Mhm.
like a good plan, Paul.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
call me if you need me.
All right. Love you.
Okay.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
pretty interesting. I always like think about that like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and not even just as a kid, like up until I had the other one, there's still other stuff that's like this too. Like I'd always have ideas like that.
Yeah, and it's exciting. Me too. I have those. I find
Hmm.
it very exciting. Um, so,
I would just assume though that other people were like just also like had those ideas.
yeah, and I don't think it's a lack of intelligence. I think it's like an active mind question, which is part of the, ADHD, right? Or the,
Well, and it's also it's like you said before, like it is a fear of like embarrassment or whatever, fear of
yeah,
failure. Like you don't like I don't know, like I was just worried about like I was worried about like getting like embarrassed or what like whatever. Like someone just not thinking I'm smart. Like I was worried about
I know, me too. I still am afraid of that. That's like I guess there's a few things. Um,
yeah.
yeah, but anyway, my overall thought, without getting into the substance of what you said, because there are a few things where
Mhm.
I agree, but I actually think that currently they do treat the symptoms, and in fact, in your case, they were treating acute symptoms that built up because there was untreated
Well, I'll
condition.
have to go. I'll have to get to the part and read about that because I'd be interested.
Well, I think that's exactly what they did, right? But you were at the point of collapse when in hospital, and then they, had to treat the most acute symptom, which was the fact that you were suicidal. So that
Hmm.
was a setback because they had to hammer you with medication. They have to triage the symptoms. Major symptom, let's keep this guy from feeling that life is not worth living and actively wanting to hurt himself or risk hurting others, right? Or an express risk that, I am not in control, right? Like I
No,
am,
I understand
right?
that, but it
So
doesn't
anyway,
mean.
I don't want to get into the specifics
Well,
of
it's alright. You don't need to be uncomfortable about it.
no,
But
no,
I
but I
under.
am going into my office and I don't want to be talking about this in the elevators. That's fine.
Oh, okay,
But
sure.
number two, like I'm literally just 25 steps from the door. I don't know. I think you have you have a great mind and so many great ideas. I just want to get you like out of our house and functioning and out in society. You've got so much to offer. It's just
Hmm.
be a shame. We need to get you so you can function. You're not overwhelmed by the ideas and the stop and start. So it's like a stabilization kind of thing. So I think, don't panic with the ideas, and it is kind of an erratic up and down with ADHD. Like I think I'm still very positive that we're moving in the right direction. I do
You
think that,
totally are, Mom. You don't need to worry
yeah,
about it. I already know. Like, it was
but
my
I do
birthday
think that
yesterday, but it doesn't matter. Like, trust me, Mom, I
comprehensive,
know.
let me finish. I'm going in a
Hmm.
mail. I do think that number one, some comprehensive therapy is lacking, right? Like a lot of these things are not going to be. So I think we need to look for that piece. And then, oh, actually, I don't want to go here. Something we need.
It's probably true. I mean,
And, robust, like actual. So, I'm kind of glad you're seeing that, it's kind of elements of therapy there. And that validates kind of what my thought is. And it's not talk therapy. It's like, someone who, like a very trained psychologist who has read the DSM, not someone who's,
we can both be correct, though, Mom. Like, one of the things that you were
okay,
definitely.
I don't talk
Okay,
about
yeah,
correction.
fine. This is what makes it difficult for me to.
No, no. I know, but I only have limited time, so I can't get
Okay,
into
alright.
like the back and forth. And I guess I said I just wanted to make 2 points. And I guess
Hmm.
the second point is part of sharing those ideas is part of sharing the ideas is I think the formal education piece, right? Like that, you aren't going to get all this stuff out of high school. It just
Yeah, it's
gives you
totally true.
the foundation, and even reading what said, like so many great ideas, but I know you're writing it on your phone, but basic grammar, right? That makes you look illiterate.
Yeah, I'm very bad at that.
So,
But also,
like that's the type of thing. Just a second, let me tie my shoelace so I don't fall down.
mhm,
That's the type of thing. If you were to look at Matthew's writing now versus when he went in, which is a liberal arts program, that you develop, right? It's the same thing that you noticed with our very weird neighbor, right? Like you were weird starting out, but if you keep yourself separate from your cohort, you will continue along a different path, and it'll be harder to kind of reintegrate.
I think a different path can be good though. Like, I think a different path can definitely be good. It is,
Explore different things and not be isolated from society.
yeah, not
So,
isolated, but
well, over the past 2 years, we want you back in like with a agent stage, right? Or it'll become harder and harder for you to relate
mhm,
to anyone. So the lifeguarding, that's good. Um, it's just like basic socialization, right? Like
mhm, yeah, definitely.
that's what we have to do. That's the importance of getting a job. Like it's not by coincidence. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, part-time job would be good. Like a lot of things are gonna fall back in place because you naturally have those skills. But even someone who is,
Mhm.
blessed with talent as you are, right? In terms of
We
socializing,
just
in
we
terms
just
of
have a different we just have different goals, Mom. That's what it comes down to.
it's
But
not a goal thing.
no, is it? But it is,
Okay,
Mom. If you let
anyway.
me. Okay, but I can't. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's
Anyway, those
because
are my
it's
only two
because
points.
it's because like even as far back as when I'm in the hospital, I said, I know I could be a lawyer. I know I could be a doctor. I know I could do your job.
But why would you
But
want to do those things if you don't want to?
right, but that's
Right.
assuming, Mom. That's assuming that like something else, like there, like your assumption or the doctor's assumption was, oh well, like he means he doesn't want to be a lawyer or doctor, but that means there's something else that he would want to do. That's like attainable that he could do that would make him happy. Whereas for me, up until I had the Adderall, I'm so smart. I was objectively right that with my current ability and like my lack of focus, I was never gonna be one of the greatest people in the world and actually have a massive impact. Um, Now the difference is with the Adderall, I'm like, oh wow, like I was at a massive disadvantage my entire life. I was operating at like 10% of what I could have been operating at. Me being the greatest person ever is totally still in play.
Right.
So
So
that's
go for it.
that's what motivates. I am going for it. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. But I know now, like I see, like
Just a
before it was
second,
like
okay?
he said.
I'll call you back.
Okay,
Call you
anyways.
back.
Hi.
Okay, I'm going into my office. So yes, I think, goals, go for it. Great. The means of expressing you wanting like a sense of being able to achieve and do exciting things.
Mhm.
Excellent. The means of expressing it of, and I know that feeling that you're talking about, I can be the greatest person in the world. A little weird.
It's not a little weird, Mom.
But the
There
idea
has
of
to be someone.
describing, there's no such thing as a single greatest person. But
Okay, but
I
there's
think you
such
can
things
work
as
with
Steve
that.
Jobs. There's
But,
such things as Elon Musk. There's such things as Donald Trump. Those people do
right,
exist. They are human.
right.
Like,
All
I
right,
am a
so I'm
human.
excited to see you move forward one step at a time,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But it's
exploring,
also it's
experiencing.
also in order to if I was not smart enough to realize when I was in university, oh, I'm not going to be great. Like I'm not going to reach the goals that I've had since I was 5 years old. Then I wouldn't have been smart enough to be great, but I identified like I could tell I wasn't going anywhere. I could tell, yes, like I could be a lawyer, I could do whatever. But that's not what my goals have ever been. My goals have always been who is the greatest person ever? Is it Julius Caesar? Why isn't it me? By the time I die, why can't I be the greatest person ever? Why can't I have the biggest impact the world has ever seen?
Right, talk, talk, talk. You got to do the walk, walk, walk. So we'll see what you do. That's great. And but Guy in his house talking about this. We're looking for a
I
plan
don't know, it
here.
doesn't
So
really help when I'm whatever. Negativity
right,
is
it
not
doesn't.
really.
It's not negativity. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying you have to do
It's the tone of
something.
voice. It's pretty
No,
negative.
it's not the tone of voice, Paul. I am
I
trying to
definitely.
go to work.
Anyways, okay, fine.
Okay,
All right.
so I am not like, oh my god, like you disagreeing and wanting to fight
I'm
and
not
like,
trying to fight. You're just like
okay,
you just
well look,
don't.
I'm
Whatever. I don't know
suggesting
what.
that you get out of the house today. That's my
Okay.
suggestion
Yeah,
towards
your suggestion's probably right, but
greatness.
I'm gonna trust myself, Mom. None of.
Okay, you do that.
Anyways, all right. See
Okay,
you.
you don't have a car to do it. Um, so it requires you being able to go out, get on transit. It's up to you.
All right, fine. I guess.
And you can do something else if you want, but I need to go. I can't operate the elevator.
Okay, I
Okay.
love you, Mom. Trust me, stuff will be all right, 100%.
Right. And
Yeah.
I want to help you achieve.
Mhm. You can help me
I
by
gotta go.
encouraging me.
Yeah, I am encouraging you.
All right, bye.
What do you think I'm doing?
The tone, whatever. Fine.
Okay, yes, my tone, I'm frustrated. I should know better not to engage, right? Like I said time.
Not engaging. All right, fine. I just don't want to hang
Right.
up on you, Mom.
Right.
Because that'll just make you more mad, but fine.
No, I'm not mad.
All right, see you.
Okay, you can make your choice for today, and I'll see you later. Love you.
Okay,
Bye.
love you. Bye. Hey. Hi.
Hey, Paul. So I
Hi.
was thinking more about your plan for lifeguarding.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I would suggest. I think your plan to talk to the instructor and so on is good, but I wouldn't put all my eggs in that basket.
Mm-hmm.
I would call places, identify places where you might want to work.
Yeah.
Like the Boulevard Club or the beach where Bam Bam works or wherever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Other schools, I don't know. And call them and say, look, I've got this credential. Which is the one you got last time?
My lifeguard and my NLS.
Okay. And I'm going for my, whatever the next one is on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And I expect I'll get it. So assuming I do you have any openings?
They're different jobs though. this lifeguarding job I want with the instructors, you teach a class on your own over the weekends. Those other,
But is that the only job you want?
yeah, that's the only job I want because I want to have time during the week to learn and do my own thing.
So if that job isn't available to you, you're not going to work?
It'll be available. If it's not available, I'll find a similar job where it's like hours all at once.
Why don't you start looking for those similar jobs
Because
now?
I know I'm gonna get this one.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.